Nalibali bantwana bam, bantwana bam. Nalibali bantwana bam, bantwana bam. Hello, friendly friends. Welcome to today's story, which is called The Market Superman, and it's written by Ignatius Mabasa. Today's story, we're going to read about love, courage, and responsibility. You can talk to your parents about those three words if you don't know them already. Here we go. My name is Pasi. I'm 10 years old and I live in Bare in Zimbabwe. Our house is near a famous big vegetable market. Have you been to a vegetable market before? Today, we are having visitors and mother is busy in the kitchen. Oh, I can smell the food from where I'm playing with PY. Pasi, my boy, come here, mother's voice calls from the kitchen. I go to her and she says, I want you to go to the supermarket and buy me a pumpkin. I want you back in 5 minutes. I nod as my mother hands me a bag and some money. I go to fetch my shoes. PY follows me and also starts putting on his shoes. PY is my brother. He's 3 years old and he's also deaf. PY wants to come with me, I shout to my mother. Pasi, I don't want PY going with you. I want that pumpkin now. I leave PY behind. He's struggling to put on his other shoe as I dash out of the house. Pasi! Pasi! Mother calls again. I turn around and see her standing at the door with PY. His cheeks are wet with tears. You had better take PY. Please hurry. And there they are, Pasi, PY, and Mommy. It is busy at the market. There are many people shouting and talking, buying and selling, lifting, carrying, and pushing. PY laughs at the man selling oranges. He's juggling 3 oranges in the air. He shouts that anybody who can do the same can get a discount. Come one, come all. If you can do this, then you can get a discount. I hold PY's hand firmly as we weave through the forest of people. We walk past many stalls and heaps of smelly, overripe guavas. We see butternuts, peanuts, and round nuts. We see oranges. Another stall has a mountain of cabbages. What can you see at the market? Some people are still selling green beans and green peas. There's broccoli and there's dirty cauliflower. My mother only likes cauliflower if it is snow white. There are also vendors selling red hot chili. PY knows hot chili because father once gave him a little to taste and he coughed and cried until mother gave him some milk. And this is the boys, PY and Pasi, at the busy market. We can't walk fast in the market. We keep bumping into people. Some people push us and some are rude. PY is small and some people don't even see him. So I must act as his shield. I wish mother had come to buy the pumpkin herself. We are almost at the pumpkin store. I can already see the huge mound of pumpkins. There's a sudden push from behind. We stagger and land on some pawpaws. Now some of them are squashed. I'm worried that PY might have been hurt. But I'm happy to see him laugh and he licks the pawpaw off his hands. The woman at the pawpaw stall suddenly leans over and shouts at PY, do you know how much money the pawpaw cost? Do you? You have squashed 2 pawpaws. I want my money now. PY doesn't understand what is going on. I see tears welling up in his eyes because the woman's angry face is scaring him. Have you ever seen an angry adult before? I force words out of my dry mouth and say, I'm very sorry, Mama. We got pushed from behind. We did not mean to upset you. And here's the mean-looking adult shouting at the boys because they broke 2 pawpaws by accident. Upset me? No, you did not upset me. You upset my pawpaws. That is what you did, she shouts. I'm scared. But I don't know what else to say. I'm not used to such angry adult talk. The woman's face is shiny with sweat and she's still shouting at PY. PY is very upset and is sobbing loudly. I have to get my brother away from this angry woman. I'm very sorry, madam. It was an accident, I say. Also, will you talk to me and not my brother? He can't hear you because he is deaf. What next? She shouts, stamping her foot. Then she sees the money I'm holding. Boy, is that money in your hand? She snorts and sniffs like an angry rhino. I nod. The other people in the market seem not to notice this woman and what she's doing to us. I feel so small against this big, angry woman. Has anybody ever made you feel small before? The woman snatches my bag and money. She counts the money and says, it can only pay for one popo. Then she says, I will take this money and your brother until you bring money for the other popo. I panic. I can't leave my brother behind. This woman is mean and PY is so small. I have to protect him. I won't leave him behind. I feel hot and my heart is pounding. Madam, can I give you my shirts and shoes instead? I managed to ask. Your shirt and shoes and trousers will do. That way I know you bring my money. And this is Big Brother trying to negotiate with the lady to take his clothes instead of taking his brother. Without thinking, I quickly remove my shirt, my shoes and trousers and hand them to her. She grabs them and stomps off. I walk home, still holding PY's hand. All I have on are my red and blue Superman underpants. Some children walk by and they laugh at my Superman underpants, but I don't even care. All I know is that I am happy. I know my mother will go back to the market with me. Together, we will sort out this mess with the angry pawpaw seller. But the most important thing is that I saved my baby brother. I am the Superman of the market. And there is our market Superman, happy going home to go get his mother so he can get his clothes back. Na libali bantwana bam, bantwana bam. So I've got a few things that I would like you to think about. Firstly, get a nice piece of paper and pencil or crayons and you can draw your own Superman. Be it your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad or anyone who's ever done something really good for you. And also I would like you to answer these questions for me. What is wrong with PY? How did Popos get squashed? What did Pasi do to save his little brother? Do you think he could have done anything else? Something to think about. The value in this story is that Pasi took responsibility for what had happened. He could have just grabbed his brother and run away, but he stayed and apologized to the shopkeeper. Pasi also showed what we call selfless love for his brother. By putting PY's need before his own, he did this knowing that it would be very embarrassing for himself. The story also shows us courage in action, as Pasi was very brave to stand up to the angry shopkeeper and to walk through the market in his underpants. What would you do if somebody needed your help? Would you risk embarrassing yourself if that was necessary? Sometimes putting values into action means giving up your time or your food or your money. You might be laughed at or teased. Are you ready for this? Na libali bantwana bam, bantwana bam. Till next time, bye.